Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Bill Levinson, managing partner with Levinson and Associates. With me today, we have Joseph Loughran, our marketing vice president, and Kevin is joining us as well. He is our head programmer with agency Automator. Okay, so as you know, you've seen all of our marketing pieces by now. We're very, very excited about InsureMeNowDirect.com, the official hard launch, which is today, 3 p.m. Eastern. So first off, thank you for joining us. We have literally a ton of hours and our own hard cost dollars invested in this. Our entire team for the past, it's been almost 7 years to literally come to this point today and have this platform come to fruition for all of our agents. So we're very, very excited, as you can imagine. And it's a great time for you all to take advantage of what we have put together for the Levinson agents out there in the field. So I don't want to bore you with all the details. I want to jump right in the essence of time. And I'm just going to give you a little overview of what we're going to talk about and kind of the flow, and then what Kevin is going to highlight for all of us today. So real quick, just to make sure that everybody understands, it's very black and white the way we put this together, very user friendly. And, you know, we understand that if we don't make this easy for you all, and I don't care if you're 17 or 92, if we don't make this easy, it's not going to be successful. So everything that we have done, literally Kerry, my father, who's just turned 70, okay, he proved all of this, and if he can do it, then trust me, you all can do it, I promise you. So as we go, and keep in mind, this has never been done before, first time ever in the insurance space. So if there's anything that you see that, you know, you say, hey, you know, it'd be kind of cool if we had this, or if we added this, or whatever, I'm always open to suggestions. Okay, so please shoot me an email and let me know if you see something else in the market that you say, hey, this would work great with Insure Me Now Direct, send it to me, please. Okay, I'm open to hearing your thoughts. And literally, that's how Levinson and Associates was built, from the feedback from our agents over the years. So please feel free to share. So InsureMeNowDirect.com, okay, that is the website, okay? You can go there after the webinar, check it out. That's the retail site that we're using to generate leads for you, and you're going to understand more in a few more minutes. So Insure Me Now Direct is the client-facing retail site. When you hear us talk about Sell While You Sleep, that's just the marketing name for the platform. So it's really the same thing, just when we're talking to agents, we'll refer to this as Sell While You Sleep. That's just the IMO and agent relationship or marketing side, if you will. Insure Me Now Direct is the client-facing side, okay? But we're all talking about the same exact platform. Okay, so I want to talk about some of these bullets before jumping in here. We also have a giveaway for all agents at the end of the call, which will help you ultimately drive traffic to your site. Okay, so that's going to be a little bonus that we put together, our way of saying thank you. Okay, first off, most important, there's no gray area. There's no small print here. We're not saying, hey, if you come join with Levinson, it's free to join with Levinson, but if you want your platform set up, there's a $1,000 cost and you have to pay a maintenance or hosting fee every month. No, this is 100% complimentary. If you're an active Levinson agent, you get the entire platform for free. That's simple, okay? Social media integration, okay? We're going to talk about how you can drive traffic by using social media. We're also going to show you how you can feed your Facebook link right into your own platform, which I suggest to everybody. It's an option for you. We're going to go over your customized insurance store. So think Amazon, right, for insurance. But the difference is, instead of Amazon controlling the platform and making commissions, it's you, the agent. Real-time new business notifications, so you're kept in the loop every step of the way. Today, We have 3 insurance carriers with 12 different products your clients can choose from. We have 2 more carriers and more products that are launching in the next 4 to 8 weeks. And we're going to go over that as well. And again, the freebie at the end of the call. So make sure you stay on the call until the end. We always save the best for last. Okay, let's jump right in here, Joe. What I want to show you real quick is, you know, you think about, yeah, Insure Me Now Direct. I wonder what these Levinsons are doing now. You know, I hope this works. Is this a pipe dream? You know, you can go on and on and on about this. Okay, now, first off, I'm going to tell you black and white, 100%. The honest truth is I have been working on this for over 7 years. This has been a dream of mine, okay, for over 7 years. And my promise to my team and you all that are on this call and our agents that are out in the field is this is going to work. And the reason why, yes, I have my hard dollars invested in the platform, okay, and that's a big reason why it's going to work. This isn't some co-op thing where the carriers pay for all the programming. No, this came out of my pocket, literally. And I know that there's a place for this, and the reason why I'm saying this, okay, and this is just a few examples, is there is no other platform today that's built, okay? You hear this direct-to-consumer terminology and these words thrown around, and yet are direct-to-consumer platforms on the life insurance side, yes, okay, but they are the carrier, okay, typically has one product and they're marketing this to the public. So there's a few issues with that in my own opinion. A, they're cutting out the agent, which is you, okay, number one. Number two, they're selling and marketing one product with one carrier. So we all know from our captive or career shop days that one carrier doesn't fit every consumer out there. Okay, so that's a problem. So that's 2 issues real quick. Another reason is, and this is the reasoning behind developing this platform, is a lot of the younger consumers, and this you could say, well, oh, my clients are all in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, and they're not going to go on my website to buy a product, okay? Well, guess what? As the years go on, they're going to refer their kids and their grandkids to you. And those kids, the first thing they're going to do is Google you. They want to know who they are talking to tonight at 7 o'clock. They're going to Google you. They're going to look you up on social media. And if you don't have a presence, they're going to find the local, you know, Bill Levinson Instagram page or Facebook page. They're going to click on my website and they're going to wind up buying from another agent who is proactive marketing online and on social media and YouTube and everything else. So you have to think forward. You have to think ahead. And for the few agents out there, okay, there's almost 2 million agents. For the few agents that say, oh, this just isn't for me, I'm in my 80s now, I've been doing this forever, then you know what? The bottom line is, you're not going to grow your business. You might maintain for a few years, but it's a matter of time where you're going to go on a constant decline. I promise you. So let's all think proactive and have this platform running in the background. There is not an agent out there today that either I have spoken to or I will speak to. After I explain this platform, they're going to say to me, you know what, Bill? I don't want to have the platform, even if it's free. I don't know anyone. I haven't heard it from any of our marketers, any of our agents that I've spoken to. Any of our surveys came back like this. So there's not a reason that every single agent shouldn't have this platform up and running, especially at no cost to you, even if you don't make a sale on the platform and you're using it just for lead generation, where someone says, you know what, I'm not going to click here and click there. I just want to talk to this agent either online or on a phone call, okay? Well, guess what? You still made a sale anyway. It just wasn't through the platform. So who cares? There's no skin off your back. So just a few stats I want to point out in front of you. On the left side, those are last year, 2018, top insurance tech startups, okay? Look at the dollars invested in insurance technology. The top one, 931 million. Look what happened on the right side, okay? On the right side was a few weeks ago, there was a company, it's a direct-to-consumer platform called Assurance. Most of you have probably heard of, or maybe not. Prudential acquired them a few weeks back for $3.5 billion. Okay? $1 billion. That is the highest paid acquisition in the insurtech space in history. So you can scratch your head and say, oh my gosh, Prudential, why would they spend $3.5 billion? The reason why is they wanted to acquire a direct-to-consumer platform and the book of business to go after the younger generation and the smaller face amount policies. They figured, hey, we can go direct to consumer. So my point is, if they're investing this kind of money in a direct to consumer platform, okay, think about why can't a typical independent agent have their own direct to consumer platform with no startup costs, zero. So if Pru is looking into this, and obviously they put their money where their mouth is and spent a fortune on a direct-to-consumer platform, shouldn't you be thinking the same way as an insurance agent? Just think about that for a minute, okay? Talk about being proactive, looking into the future. If Pru's doing it, I think we all need to take a look at this at the very minimum and get our platform up and running. And the craziest thing, if you're sitting down, you won't believe this, that company started 3 years ago, okay? In fact, I'm going to tell you just a little fact here from a few years back. The owner of the company, CEO, had an IMO just like us. He was one of our biggest competitors years back. And the problem that I saw with this IMO is they were selling out of their same office. So they were wholesaling just like us, and they were also selling direct to consumer. And the problem with that, at least in my opinion, is you as an agent are sending in your applications to this IMO. The same IMO is selling to your same bucket of consumers. That's a conflict of interest, in my opinion. Long story short, they sold the IMO to an insurance carrier. He started this direct-to-consumer platform. 3 years later, they get acquired by Prudential for $3.5 billion, okay? So obviously, this concept works. Joe, let's move forward here. I just feel so strongly about this, and I want everyone to see the reason why we have so much time and money and resources invested into this platform, because I know it's the future, and I know we have to look at this like, hey, if we don't help our agents have their own direct-to-consumer platform, then companies like Prudential, there's Ethos, there's Ladder Life, they're going to go direct to your consumers. So it's our job to help you, and we would never go direct to consumer. I look at my job, my vision every day, day in, day out, is what can I do to help our agents? And this is our latest dream that came to fruition. Okay, so you're also thinking in your head, well, InsureMeNowDirect.com, you might have checked it out already. I hope you wait till the webinar is over, take some notes, and then of course we can answer any questions at the end. We also have a question box on the right-hand side. So if you go type in InsureMeNowDirect.com, you're going to see our retail-facing website. This is not tied to any agent, okay? This is built to generate traffic and leads for you guys and girls that are out there on this call right now, or if you're listening to the recorded version, okay? So it's going to look very similar to yours. The only difference is with your actual site, when your client clicks start your journey on your site, that's where they're going to go to their quote engine and the e-application system. On the front client-facing site, which is ours, that's what you're looking at now, again, not tied to any agent, that is just a home page, and it has articles and blogs. They can look at all the different products, and then there's a section that says run quote or have agent contact me, and then what we're doing, using this to generate leads, and then we're sending those leads in real time to you, the agent that is closest by zip code to that consumer, and then you can finish making the sale. It's a free lead we're giving to our agents that are enrolled in the platform. So when you type in InsureMeNowDirect.com, you're going to see that prior screen that we just had up, and then on the bottom of that screen, that is what you're looking at now. So this is the home page on the bottom, and basically it's just a page that's educating the consumer, because let's face it, they're not going to know what DI means, or critical illness, or a cancer insurance product, or what happens at the end of a 20-year term life product. So we have answered all of those questions here, and again, making it very, very simple. On the left side, those are videos your consumers can click on, okay? Now remember, this is going to be on your platform and on ours, the one generating traffic for you. So there's videos, we have testimonials, we talk about the insurance carriers, we have articles, blogs, all of the above. Again, this is all put together to help educate the consumer so they're comfortable buying online, or maybe clicking, hey, I want to talk to this agent. So as soon as they click on the right side, request quote now, or let's engage, that lead is then sent to you, the closest agent by demographic to the consumer. Okay? If you're enrolled in the platform, you will start to get these leads. Now, obviously, it's going to take a little time. This is brand new. So we're going to be marketing this on social media. We have some radio spots. We're going to do XM radio in the very near future. We're going to be all over the place. And the more you hear about this, the better off you are, because again, we're driving traffic and leads to you. Okay, let's move forward here. What I wanted to show everyone now, the difference is on your own site, okay, the agent site, that's what you're looking at right now, okay? So on ours, you only see that home page, and it's meant to generate traffic for your site. Now, what does your site look like? So look on the left side there, that first screenshot, that's now your custom site with your about us, contact us, that's all your information, okay? Looks exactly the same. The difference is when they click start your journey, you're going to have a quote engine that comes up with your picture, your contact info in the top right corner. If you look under quote, that's you. That's your quote engine, okay? Now, depending on what state you're appointed in is exactly the products and carriers that are going to show up for that consumer. Very easy, user-friendly, black and white quote engine. They can enter in all of their information. It's all real-time quotes. And then here's the coolest thing. On the right side, that's where they can apply for the actual product. All of the information gets sent to the e-application. They fill out the e-app. In some cases, they're approved instantly. Some are within 24 hours. The policy is sent directly to the client, and you get paid full commission plus renewals, just like if you were face-to-face with the consumer. There's no difference, okay? Now, there's so many ways that you can use this platform, and I hope your mind is spinning right now, thinking to yourself, you know what, I can use this in a bank environment. I can use this, you know, with my Med-Sup enrollments. I can use this with my PNC clients, whatever the case is. If you have your smartphone or a laptop, you can do this face-to-face. If you meet someone tonight, you can email them the link after you get home, and they can fill out everything, and boom, you just made a sale. So there's so many ways. In fact, I have a slide dedicated just to that at the end of today's presentation. But real quick, I want to show you what products are available today. Okay, so again, this is live and running today. So real quick, top left corner is we have guaranteed issue and simplified issue products. We have critical illness, disability, life, cancer. We have different packaging plans. So the client, let's say, can package in 2 or 3 of those products in the top left corner and use one e-application and get an instant approval. Okay, we even have guaranteed issue CI and DI. Now, right below that, we have Fidelity Security Life. That is our 20-year level term insurance product. The client can get $150,000 up to $150,000, all simplified issue. Most of these are approved within 24 hours if it's standard or better. Okay, moving forward to the right side, we have National Guardian Life. That is our disability income product for white collar, up to $5,000 of a monthly benefit. On the top right side, that is our Legacy Armor platform. Now, this is so cool because if you are enrolled, and this is free for all Levinson agents, if you're enrolled in Legacy Armor, okay, you get your own platform, your picture, your everything, you can enroll your clients, or they can even enroll themselves in your platform right from our website, Insure Me Now Direct. So this is another product, okay, and here's what's so cool. Every product next to it has a brochure that you can click on, which is all carrier compliant, so they can see exactly all the ins and outs of the way the product works. So going back to Legacy Armor, if you're set up on, there's 3 different levels. The $50 a year level, where you can enroll your clients and they pay $50 a year, and this is all direct to consumer, or you can sit down and do it with them. Level 2 is $150 a year, and you get $100. Okay, so that's a marketing fee just for you. So if you're set up in level 2, every time someone enrolls in Legacy Armor, it's basically an online safe deposit box, you get $100 year 1, $75 all the way to year 20 every single year. So you build a renewal stream. Level 3 is where you, the agent, pay $185 a month, and you enroll as many clients that you can. It's unlimited. So think about this now. If you're enrolled in level 3, you talk about driving traffic to your site. What I would do if I was an agent is tell everybody I know. I'd market on social media, I'd market online, I'd market to my friends, my network, everywhere. I would say, hey, if you go to my website, you can enroll in Legacy Armor for free. You can upload your life insurance policy, your annuities, your pictures, your last wishes, anything that you want your beneficiaries to know. We can enroll you in the platform for free. The only thing you have to do is go to my site to enroll. And then the trick is you walk them through the enrollment process, and that's when the need comes up for more life insurance, DI, critical illness, and that's your exposure, and that's when your sale is going to be made. So that's a great way to drive traffic using Legacy Armor. So just think about that. There's so many ways, and we have 2 new carriers that are launching as well. Let's go to the next slide. And I can't mention the names because of very strict NDA and non-compete clauses, but we will be able to in the next 4 to 8 weeks. And one, I promise you, is a household name that everybody knows. We're going to have straight guaranteed issue whole life, a children's whole life product. Our scholarship program will be also built into the platform, all direct to consumer, and a very competitive final expense product that you all and your clients have heard of, another household name. And then part 2 is the scholarship program will also be built in. So again, a second way to drive traffic, give out these free $500 scholarships to everyone that goes to your site. All they have to do is self-enroll from your Insure Me Now Direct website, which again gives you the exposure. And if they buy a qualifying product, they get 1-year scholarship, not just $500. So again, another great idea to drive traffic. Okay, what we're going to do now is, you're probably thinking, okay, this is great. How do I get started? What does my website look like? What can I do with my website? How am I going to market my website? Joe's going to dive into that right now. He's going to show you what your actual platform will look like and the options that you will have. And then when Joe's done, Kevin's going to take the wheel, and we're going to show you how you can start marketing and driving traffic to your own platform to start making commissions. Literally, you can do it this afternoon or tomorrow if you want. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So I'm going to dive into the website and actually show you really what a client's going to see from start to finish. And keep in mind, a lot of great questions are pouring in. One great question that just came up that I wanted to answer right in the beginning here is, based on the zip code of the client, how will they be able to see what products I'm either licensed to sell as an agent, or the products are available based on state approval? Great question. The answer is, when we do all the programming on the back end, we're putting in which carriers you're appointed with, in which states you're able to do business for that specific carrier. So if someone's quoting a product in a specific state, only those products are going to be visible based on your specific appointments. You can always add in additional states or additional appointments down the road, and that'll automatically update in the system. So great question. But this is what your site's going to look like. Like Bill mentioned, it is completely customized with your contact information. So we're putting in either a logo or a picture. We're putting in your phone number, your name, all of your contact information for your email address. And another great question that came in earlier was, when a client goes to your InsureMe website and they put in their information, you're receiving that lead directly. So all the information that's being put into the website is going directly back to you as an agent. But this is the actual application process the client will see. Again, they'll put in their state, their zip code, their date of birth, whether they're male, female, smoker, or non-smoker, and then they'll hit the next button. And then what you're seeing on the right-hand side are the eligible products based on that agent's specific appointments and the state approvals. So if, let's say, we put it in for a specific state and that life or critical illness product is not approved, it will not show up. You're only going to see the products that are eligible to be sold. So the client can then click through and actually click on the specific product, hit the next button, and then they're actually able from that point to run a specific quote. So they'll be able to look at all the different products. Like Bill mentioned, there is a great brochure next to every single product, so they can learn exactly what each product is and how it works. And there's even a great progress bar across the top that shows them, okay, you're almost done, you're getting to the quote part, and they'll move on to the application. The best part is, as the client actually adjusts the different benefit amounts and whether they want to add riders or additional options, that price will actually automatically adjust inside of the system. So they can kind of, shop, play around with the system, look at different options, and it will automatically update as they're adding additional products, which is phenomenal for the upsell scenario. All too often we run a quote, you send it to the client, and they have some questions. Well, maybe if something was a couple extra dollars a month or we added a rider, that's all additional revenue for you as an agent to give that client the exact option that they're looking for. Once they're actually set up and they pick the specific benefit amount and the specific riders, they then hit the apply button. And what's really neat is this now actually passes the client through directly into the carrier application. Not just any link, this is actually tied directly to you as a producer. So any business that's submitted for any of these products through any of these platforms directly through this carrier link is tied to you as an agent. So once they go through that application and submit the application, get approved, policy gets placed, you receive your normal commissions. And I want to stress there are no commission cuts, no reductions. We're actually paying for the entire platform. A lot of other platforms out there that have other involvement or other groups involved, they really cut down commissions. Again, this is the only platform that has multiple carrier and multiple products on one single system. And again, no commission reductions or cuts, all tied back to you as the writing agent. The best part is you get real-time notification. So here's an example of an automated client and agent communication that lets you know, hey, this client just applied for this product. This is specifically what they were actually applying for. It's got the premium. They're going to receive an automated email with all of your contact information as their agent. And of course, as an agent, you can view everything that that client applied for, get all their information. And of course, one thing that's very, very important, you want to add them back into your marketing database so you can cross-sell all the different products on your Sell While You Sleep platform. So very simple, easy process. That's really all there is to it. A lot of times it seems, too good to be true, but very simple, very easy. We're even seeing some of the life applications come in, and the start to finish on the e-app for the life product, I think the fastest one we clocked was about 4.5 minutes. So very quick, very easy. The approval rating for that product is actually up in the 90 percentile. And a lot of these products even have guaranteed issue included. So whether it's disability or critical illness, there's some guaranteed issue options you can throw in that make it very simple and very easy to get those clients approved. So real quick here, I want to show you how to get started. Of course, if you're on today's call, you're going to receive an email this afternoon with simple, easy steps. But I want to show everybody, we just revamped this part of our website under products. You'll see in yellow, it says Sell While You Sleep. There's a little video there to kind of recap everything we covered. And there's very, very simple at the bottom there in blue on the right-hand side. Of course, step one, you've got to get appointed with these various carriers. So clicking that blue button will actually take you to the page where you can complete your request for appointment. Step 2 is to request your InsureMeNowDirect.com website. You just click on that blue button, fill out a little bit of information, upload your picture, any social media links, and we will create that website for you in the back office. And then step 3 at the bottom, this is really neat. Another great question just came over. Someone said, what if I want to change or make my website unique with a specific URL? You can pick your specific URL and change that at any time, change your pictures, add additional appointments. So a lot of functionality that can be customized inside of your online marketplace. And it's all done through this Sell While You Sleep tab to make it very simple and very easy to get started. And you can actually go in there today. If you don't already have your website up and running, click on those buttons, get started. We can get that turned around for you very, very quickly, just like Bill had said. So awesome platform. Everything is updated, ready to go. We're very, very excited to kind of launch this and get this started with all these different carriers and products.
Okay, that was great, Joe. So you're probably thinking in your mind, wow, this looks great. I want to get started, but how am I going to drive traffic, right? The billion-dollar question, which is obviously Prudential just backed that big acquisition. But the billion-dollar question is marketing, networking, driving traffic. And I wanted to put some ideas together for everyone. And then when I'm done, I'm going to just give you a social media overview on how you can get this out there. And then Kevin is going to show you what you can utilize with our own internal platform to also get the message out there. So real quick, also think about, and again, jot down some notes, please, because I want you to remember all of this, remember your ideas so you can start getting the word out, okay? If Amazon did this, okay, and they proved this in the retail space, okay, we can all do it with life insurance. So real quick, a couple of things I'm going to mention. We also got a call from right after our soft launch, which was a few weeks back, from the Texas Bankers Association. And what they want to do is offer the platform to all of their members in the banking world in the state of Texas. And we're going to actually co-brand each platform for that specific branch. So their reps or advisors, they don't want to deal with selling critical illness or attaching term for a, let's say, loan protection if somebody passes on or whatever the case is. They literally want to click on a site in front of that customer or e-blast it out and have everything from A to Z right at their fingertips. So we can co-brand this for you or any of your downlines or associations, okay? So just think along those lines. Also, if you're in the recruiting space, okay, if you want to recruit downline agents, nobody else has this platform, okay? We have the patent on it. Nobody else has anything like this, so why not use this as a recruiting tool for downline agents that can get set up in your hierarchy. So think about that. You can also leverage, we have a database of hundreds of thousands of agents across the country that Kevin's going to talk about. So you can get the message out there and build your own downline hierarchies. That's huge. Okay, just a few other things. Think about SAGE, the scholarship program, and Legacy Armor, okay? Give away free scholarships or give away the free Legacy Armor Vault enrollments to anyone you speak to if they go to your website, okay? So that's a great idea. Also, do some searches online, okay, on Google, on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Look at companies like Ladder Life. Look at Ethos. Look at Policy Genius. See what they're doing, okay? Look at their marketing videos. Look at their branding. Look at their email library, okay? And you can use very similar ideas in messages. I'm not saying copy them word by word, okay, but it'll just give you a great starting point and it'll help you with creating your marketing angle. That's a great idea. If you literally go on Facebook or Instagram, you just put in life insurance and you can do a search to see the most clicked on life insurance articles or pictures or mentions. That's another great starting point that'll help everybody. Okay, here are some other ideas. Educational webinars like what we're doing right now. Why not put together your own webinar for consumers and use the Legacy Armor Vault or the scholarship to drive people to your webinar? Give it to everyone that attends for free. You can even show them how to enroll in Legacy Armor right from your webinar. If you write blogs and articles,
100% free websites for our agents only. Allow us to help
Joe?
bring your agency to the next level with your very own professionally designed and maintained website. Absolutely.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so just a few more things I want to mention real quick. So any articles, blogs that you want to write on why it's important to have insurance or critical illness or cancer insurance, whatever the case is, start putting that together. You know, why it's so important to have disability insurance as a young professional. And then what I would also do is put a quick 1 or 2 minute YouTube video together. Have your spouse hold your smartphone in front of you and talk about why it's so important and how cool it is that the younger generation can now buy insurance products without having to see or talk to an agent. Okay, what a great hook, because nobody else has this. And by the way, Ladder and Ethos and Policy Genius, yes, they're great and they have some great marketing. In fact, they have hundreds of millions of dollars behind them. There's one problem. It's one carrier and one product, okay? You're offering multiple carriers and over 10 products on the same easy-to-use platform, but it didn't cost you a penny. Okay, so the opportunity is endless. Think about networking with accountants and estate planning attorneys, especially by using that Legacy Armor. Okay, think about how if they can open up their client database to you, even just through email, you can send out one of our pre-made marketing pieces to all of their clients and work something out with them. Sage Scholarship and Legacy Armor, I touched on that. If I was building this as an agent, that's the first thing I would do. I would tell everybody I know, hey, if you go to my site, I will enroll you in Legacy Armor. You'll have your own secure online doc vault. And what we can do is assign beneficiaries. If something happens to you, your beneficiaries get full access. Think about associations and groups. We can customize a platform just for that association and give all of the members free scholarships or free access to the vault, okay, just by being a member. And then everybody can click on the association insurance website. If they buy a product, you get full credit. Think about P&C agencies. Think about health insurance agencies. I hate the word, but think about call centers. They're selling these products all day long. Okay, MedSup, why not bring up supplemental health products and life insurance? They can literally email a link to the client when they're on the phone with them. It's a no-brainer. Mortgage brokers, real estate agents, bankers, right? How many of these people don't want to mess with insurance products, but they're very happy to send you a referral, or you can e-blast their database, credit unions, lenders. The list goes on and on. These are just a few ideas that we put together quickly, but there's so many opportunities here. Agency Automator, Kevin's going to talk about the YouTube videos these days. You can do this yourself. If you're 19 or 65 and have half of a personality, you can do this tonight and start marketing and getting the word out there for free. Social media content and videos, okay? Again, they work hand in hand, YouTube and social media. We even have packages that we put together. We even have a social media kit that everybody on this call is getting today. We're going to email it out to all participants. We give you a 100-foot overview on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. We talk about e-blasting, direct mail. We give you all of the ins and outs and everything that you need to know, and all of this is free. We even have co-op social media packages that you can take advantage of. We literally have a co-host that gets on the phone with you and will set up everything for you and hand you the keys, or maintain it every month for you so you don't do anything while you can focus on face-to-face selling every day and have this running in the background. I promise you, it's the future for the smaller, lower premium insurance policies. This is the way everyone wants to do business. I promise you, it's the future. No, it's not going to replace the $1 million IUL sale, but for the $100,000 term sale or the $50 a month CI or DI sale, this is the future, and you're way ahead of your competitors by leveraging our platform. Okay, Kevin is going to take the wheel. As you know, Kevin hosts the Agency Automator platform for us and has 5 live weekly trainings. We're going to talk about everything right now. Kev, you there?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, loud and clear. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Joe. For those of you that don't know the Agency Automator system, let me just kind of give you a quick little high-level overview. First of all, if you have not signed up yet, then you do need to get your link from whoever you're working with at Levinson. That's where everything starts. You go through the registration, sign up for a subscription. There's several different options there, and then that'll get your account set up. So just so you're clear, you work with your Levinson marketing representative to get that started. Once you have your Agency Automator account, then you're mine. So then you and I can work together. We can go through all the trainings. I can show you all the tools inside the program, and then you can get up and running. So there's a lot of different features inside of Agency Automator. And there's so many that we had to break the training up over a 5-day period of time. So if you have your account set up, then you can go to the home dashboard page right here. There's a button that says Join Live Demo. And we have trainings Monday through Friday. So every day of the week, unless there's a holiday or some other technical issue, then we're training on something. So on Monday, we're training on AsureWorks, personal website on Tuesday, CRM on Wednesday, prospecting and agent recruiting, 2 separate things, 2 different sets of tools on Thursday. And then on Friday, we do a best practices training where we focus on really how to succeed using the program and using email marketing. It's not a technical training. It's really the art part of email marketing and how to use it to your advantage in order to turn it into sales and leads. So as Bill has mentioned a number of times, and it's so important, you need a way to drive traffic to your website. So whether it's Sell While You Sleep or some other website tool that you have invested some time into purchasing or building, it's really not going to do you any good unless you can drive traffic to it. And there's a lot of different ways inside of the Levinson overall universe to be able to do that. And Agency Automator's got several different tools built into it to help you drive traffic. One of which is called AsureWorks. So AsureWorks is Facebook and website advertising. It's a really cool program. So if you are looking to drive some online traffic, you can build an ad, you could put in your picture, you could put a link over to your website, your Sell While You Sleep website, or your Agency Automator website, and you can pick a zip code. Anybody that's doing insurance-related browsing in that zip code will go there. They'll see it on Facebook. They'll see it on some website that has sponsored ads. There's also another version of AsureWorks where you can upload a list. So this is a really cool program. If you have a targeted market, like let's say doctors or lawyers or CPAs or somebody that you want to go after that is notoriously difficult to try to get either a phone call into or an email into, you can upload a list as long as you have an email address for them into the AsureWorks database. And then anytime those people are online on Facebook or on any website that has sponsored ads, they're going to see your ad. So, doctors are difficult to communicate with and try and market to, but they're on Facebook, they're on websites, on different ads. So, looking at different ads, so they'll see your ad. So it's a great tool for that. It's a great tool for driving traffic. It's not email based. It's all about Facebook and website advertising. The other parts of the program that include CRM, and that's for your clients. So you could upload your clients into the CRM, you can manage them, and you could send them email campaigns. You could set up birthday and holiday emails and send them out promotional emails that have a link to your Sell While You Sleep or your Insure Me Now Direct site. So, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit in more detail in a moment, so I could show you exactly how you can take your Insure Me Now Direct link that you're going to get from Levinson, and you could add it into your Agency Automator website. I'm going to kind of walk you through the technical parts of it real quickly. But the CRM is all about managing and marketing to your existing clients. So you could upload your list of clients and send them unlimited emails, including promotional as well as other emails like birthdays and holidays. The prospecting part of the program is very unique. You're really not going to find this anywhere, certainly not on the same platform, where you can send emails to non-customers. And that's really what everybody wants to do is, it's great to be able to market to your customers, send them a newsletter, send them a birthday email. That's very important stuff. But to be able to reach out to other people that are not your clients, it's very difficult to find something like that out there because most of the main emailing systems like Constant Contact and MailChimp will not allow you to do that, but our system does allow you to do that. Where you could upload your own list, or even more importantly, you can go into our database, and we have over 30 million prospects between our consumer and our business database. So you launch it, you go in, you can see the two different databases, and each one of them has a search engine. So you can select the state, drill down by zip code or zip code radius. If you're looking for people that are turning a certain age, let's say age 65, then you could put in their birth date. We don't use age, we actually use birth date, so you can get really micro-targeted right down to somebody that's turning age 65 next week. So if age is important for your targeted campaign, then you have birth dates in here. About 30% of the records in our database will have birth dates in them. So you just pop it in. And then we have other profile criteria on the consumer database. Do they own a home, net worth, income, right down to religion, if they're a tobacco user, political parties. There's a lot of that type of information in the database. So you're choosing whatever is the best fit for whatever you're marketing. So it's all your choice. You focus on the location, you focus on the profile information, and match that up with whatever type of campaign that you're going to be sending out. On the business side of it, once again, you're selecting location right down to a zip code or zip code radius, but then you can also select by revenue, number of employees, SIC codes, NEICS codes. If you don't know what those are U.S. government industry classification codes. So if you want to target business prospects from our database that are in the automotive industry or in the pharmaceutical industry, then all you got to do is look up the SIC or NEICS code and select it from our database. And then all of those prospects, those business prospects in the database that are aligned with that particular industry, you're going to be able to send to. You could also select by company name, by title, like if you want CEOs or founders or owners, so you can get really targeted based upon their specific title as well. So again, it's all about driving traffic, but it's also all about targeting your audience. So obviously with the Sell While You Sleep program, you got a lot of different product choices. You got a lot of different kind of demographics that are associated with that, from seniors to maybe younger families, et cetera. And you can get really targeted, using our prospect database and matching that up with whatever product that you want to promote from your Sell While You Sleep program. Bill and Joe also mentioned recruiting. So we do have a recruiting database, so it works exactly the same way as prospecting. So instead of a consumer and business database, we have a search engine for agents and one for FINRA reps. FINRA rep meaning a securities rep, someone who sells stocks, bonds, mutual funds, et cetera. So there's well over 400,000 agents in our database. So you can select these by location. Once again, you can select one state or multiple states, drill down by city, zip code, area code, or zip code radius. And then you can drill down by license type. So you would select either life, health, property, and casualty for those agents. And then there's some other criteria in here, like when they were born, how long they've been in the business. And then you can exclude captive agents, the Allstate, State Farm type agents. So once again, use the database to target the agents that you want to go after to try to build your downline with. And then, build your list, build your email message, send it out. And then we've got a full tracking program so you can see how many got delivered, who's opened your email, who's clicked on an email. We even added a new immediate email notification so that if you want to be contacted when somebody opens or when somebody clicks, you'll get an immediate email. As soon as they open, as soon as they click, it'll tell you the subject line of the email that you sent out, their name, their address, or their name, their email address, and their phone number. so that you can immediately follow up with them while it's still top of mind. So that works for all the different programs, CRM, prospecting, and agent recruiting. All of those have that option. So again, you've got a lot of different tools here, a lot of different databases that you can target based upon whatever it is that you're trying to do. So if you're out there looking for retail clients, if you're out there looking to build a downline on the agent side, if you want to incorporate Facebook and website advertising into it, then Agency Automator has that capability. So let me kind of run you over quickly to the website program. And this is where you're going to plug in your Sell While You Sleep link. So just so everyone's clear, because I do answer this question quite a bit throughout the week, you need to get that Sell While You Sleep link from your Levinson marketing contact. So, Andrew, Joe, Josh, whoever it is that you're working with, work with them, get all the contracting out of the way, get the front end marketing page set up for Insure Me Direct. And then once you have that, then come back to me and then I can help you, and you can sit in on our weekly training, especially on Tuesday, when we talk about the website in detail, and then I can help you get that plugged in. So what you're going to do is, if you have an Agency Automator account and you have that link and you got all of that stuff ready to go, then what you need to do is go to Home, go to Profile, and then click over to Personal Website. So this is the website control panel for your Agency Automator website. And you're going to see all these different tabs in here. And right here is going to be a tab that if you haven't set up this particular page, it's going to be called My Page. That's what this text is going to read. I changed it to Insure Me Now, and you have the ability for each one of these pages to retitle it and call it whatever you want. So here's an example of a website, and the top menu, it says Insure Me Now. And then you can set up your Insure Me Now page right there, and then people, when you direct people to your website, they're going to be able to see it and interact with your site. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here to this My Page. We recommend that you change the title. Now you can, I just called it Insure Me Now. You can call it Buy Online. You can call it whatever you like. And what I recommend is that you work with your Levinson marketing person and to come up with a title that works for you. And then you're going to take that link that the Levinson marketing person gave you, and you're going to paste it right here. So it's going to be that InsureMeNowDirect.com link. It's not the link to the quoting site. It is the Insure Me Now Direct link. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. And Bill has already kind of given you a screenshot of it. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to check this box right here that says turn off header image on this page. So this is something new that we just put in, so that when somebody goes to your Insure Me Now page, they won't see that large, wide image that is on every single page on your website. This turns it off so that the only thing they're going to see is that Insure Me Now page, that marketing page, that consumer page. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to change the height of the page, because this is adjustable. You're going to change it to 5,000. So it's probably going to read 400 as kind of a default. And eventually we'll change this so it's 5,000 for everybody. But right now, just go in and just change it. All you got to do is just type in 5 and 3 zeros here, and that'll change it. And then you're going to publish it. So once you make those changes, you add in your link, you check the box, you add in the height at 5,000, you must publish it. So you click on Publish Website, and then in a separate browser window, then you're going to see your Agency Automator website launch. And then you come over here to this page. This is the one I retitled Insure Me Now. You'll click on it, and then this is the base page. So whatever the title is that you gave that page, the very first item here in this little drop down is going to be that page. So you click on it, and then it loads that Insure Me Now page. So this is that front end marketing page that your client or prospect is going to see. So you'll notice that on every other page in your website, then the sailboat or whatever other image that you've selected for your Agency Automator website is going to show up. So on Home, About Us, etc. So I'm using what we call website design number 2. So there's actually 2 different designs. If you're using Website design number 2, when you built your website, then this large, wide image is going to show up on every single page, except for the Insure Me Now page, because we checked that box and we turned it off. Okay, so now you don't have any distractions at all. It goes right to the consumer page. And then once the person kind of scrolls through, gets the information that they're looking for, and they want to move forward, as Bill said, they're going to click on this Start Your Journey button. And when they do that, then in a separate browser window, because your website's still there, so they can still interact with your website, they could run other quotes, they could watch videos, etc. So when they click on that Start Your Journey button in a separate browser window, it opens up the quoting page for Insure Me Now. So, and right here on this page, this is where they're going to start the whole process, the whole journey, as the button said. And Bill and Joe already kind of walked you through that. So my part of all of this, just so you're clear, is to kind of help you get your website up and running, your Agency Automator website, incorporate into it your Insure Me Now direct website that will be set up with you and your marketing representative at Levinson. And then the whole thing's going to be functional. And then once this is set up, we can just copy this URL from the top part of the browser for this page. And you may be using your own personal domain, like a lot of you are, that have this website where you have, johnsmithinsurance.com. You went out and you bought a domain, you bought a security certificate, and we help you get it set up. Then whatever that URL is for that page, we're going to be able to copy this, or you can copy it, and then you can bring it into your Agency Automator email campaign. So once you do that, so in this example, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to copy this page from my browser. Then I'm just going to go to prospecting. And let's assume I've already built a list and I'm ready to build an email. So I'm going to go to the build email step. When you get to this build email step, if those of you who have worked with the program know that on the build email step, this is where you need to select your content or your message that you're going to send out. And right now, Levinson has already set up one email message for you for Insure Me Now, and there'll be more to come in the future. But for this launch phase, we have one email that you can use and that you can incorporate your link into. And the way you find it is you come here to private. So once again, I'm on the build email step, prospecting, send campaign, build email. I go to the private tab, which has all of the different privatized Levinson product related emails in it. And then I'm going to come here to the Sell While You Sleep category. So you'll see this, this gray box here with all these different template folders in it. Each one has a different title. So I'm going to click on Sell While You Sleep. And then I'm going to go to this one here. It says Insure Me Now direct email. So this is the first of what will be many of these Insure Me Now emails. And then if you want to view it, you could click on View, see what it looks like. And then if you want to select it, just click on Select. It loads it into our editor. So this build email, once you select the template, now you're in the editor. Now you can go in and you can change up anything you want inside of the email. So what we've done is we've added in this text that says, click here to quote and buy online. This could be a button, like we have a button maker here. You can create a button and add that in. We can show you how to do that on the Wednesday and Thursday sessions when we go through the email editor in detail, or you can just use it as it is. So what you're going to do is just highlight it. You're going to right click with your mouse, insert link. You're going to paste the link in. And so this is the link that I copied from that page. And then I hit OK. And now this is now an active hyperlink. So the click here to quote and buy online, I could also do the same thing with images. I click on the image, right click, insert link. So you could add hyperlinks. You know, these are images or text that have a URL or a link embedded into it. And then that's really all you need to do. So if you want to make any other tweaks or adjustments to the text, then all of this is available for you to make adjustments to. And then there's some imagery down here. There's another link. It's always a good idea to have more than one call to action inside of an email. So we put it in here twice. So make sure that you insert it into both places if you're going to be using the email as we developed it. And now you have a link at the top. You have a link towards the bottom. And then also, it'll be personalized with whatever contact information. We call it it's a little merge field. It's a little banner that will have your photo, logo if you have one, all your contact information. It will auto-populate down here at the bottom, but if you want to change it up and put something else down there, then you can do that as well. Okay. All right, any questions, Bill or Joe, anything else you want me to cover?
No, we're good. What I want to do is we're running a little behind. Our next slide just goes over the training event, so everybody can listen in any Monday to Friday. So we'll touch on that. But no, that was perfect, Kevin. Okay, thank you. So, and I also want to clarify that if you have your own website already, we can literally plug you in tomorrow morning. There's no charge, no nothing. If you want to utilize our free website through Agency Automator, we give you your whole free site, like Kevin just went over, a basic CRM tool. It's all free. There's a $9.95 a month hosting charge. So it's just under 10 bucks. That's the hosting fee. And then, of course, we have different co-op packages available if you want to start using our database and everything else through Agency Automator. So we talk about all of these different programs and technology platforms on these live trainings every single day of the week. Okay, and I'm just gonna, and by the way, we're done just a minute and a half, 2 minutes here, but I just think it's so important that everyone understands this platform is slick, it's cool, it's exclusive, no one else has it, it's never been done before, but the bottom line is, yes, there's still going to be a little work involved on your ends, okay? Yes, you can get it up and running in 2 minutes, it's 1, 2, 3, simple, but the trick is you got to drive traffic to your site. So what we did with Kevin, all of these trainings are available. You can register from our calendar on kerrylevinson.com. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we pick a different platform, okay? Whatever you're interested in, you can listen in with your admin assistant, your partner, anybody you want, son or daughter, to help you get everything loaded up in your website, everything looking professional, and help you ultimately start driving traffic and making sales right from your link. Okay, so on the bottom there, the Legacy Armor full walkthrough webinar. If you're interested in getting that set up, that's on October 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm hosting that with the CEO of Legacy Armor. Just under that, we are diving into our Premium Finance Training webinar. Everything you need to know about Premium Finance on the 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I'm going to end with this, and I apologize for going a little over, but as always, I feel that we have some great content to share with you all. You know, it's so important that you need to think about it like this. And again, I don't care what age you are, how long you've been doing this or not been doing this. You have to put the time in. You have to understand the concept and the big picture, okay? Find your fire, okay? The way that you were when you first started in the business or first started working at any job when you were young and hungry and you did whatever it takes, right? You jumped in the car at 4 in the morning to go meet somebody 2 hours away. And you had the door slammed on your face, right? You just drove back home and you did it all over again the next day. Find that fire again and take the time to get your arms around this platform because it's the future, okay? And yes, you're going to hear about these carriers going direct to consumer, ultimately cutting out you, the agents, okay? And what we've built here, it literally combats that and includes you, the agent, so you can have your own direct-to-consumer platform, okay? And be proactive. And that doesn't mean lose focus of your day-to-day sales, because let's face it, that's where the home runs are. But these are singles and doubles that are going to work all day long, and they're also going to generate new leads and new people for you to speak to about the larger IUL sale or estate planning whole life sale, whatever the case is. So always keep this running in the background and then keep your eyes focused on your day-to-day stuff. Very, very important. We're going to end with this, okay? I also want to thank everyone for attending, especially knowing we went a little over. We're giving away the free, it says Ask Me About Free Scholarships magnetic pin that our agents wear every day, literally, and it opens conversation and opens doors. We're giving away that free. We're also giving away our IUL prospecting book for free. All you have to do is leave a review on our podcast channel, Bill Levinson Experience. Check it out. All of our training is there, our monthly episodes. Very, very cool stuff. We're going to end with our Positive Tuesday quote on all of our social media pages. Adversity causes some to hit the brakes while others break records. Go out and make it happen, folks. We did all the tough work for you. Now it's up to you. Have a great day, great rest of the week, good weekend, great selling. Thanks again, and take care.